Hi, and welcome to Let's Play Metroid 2 Return of Samus, released on the Game Boy in 1991. Interesting game indeed. By the way, I would listen to this title theme in the spare time. You know, people typically think it's all these weird noises, like at the beginning and such, but there's actually a song behind this. I probably won't like play it as of now, just because it takes a while. So let us begin with Metroid 2. As we start off, we are more upgraded, more awesome, and not as pathetic as the original. Now we actually start off with a long beam, thank God. We have 99 health and 30 missiles. And the morph ball, it's a pretty sweet deal, man. I have to assure you. Secret passage, also fun. Bum 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 bum. And we start off with this adventurous theme, the tunnel theme. It's pretty popular Metroid music. Possibly. Do boo ba doo. It just seems so retro to me. I love it. Do ba. It's sort of like the Blaster Master theme, like when it comes to adventurousness and stuff, like Blaster Master Stage 1. And sort of captures the same feeling of Brinstar of the original. Good stuff. But unfortunately, Metroid 2 soundtrack, you can't say the same for it because the soundtrack is very lackluster, and there's times in the game where it barely plays any music at all. It's really sad, really. Oh God, you're dun 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 dun. Congratulations, your Metroid evolved into a Alpha Metroid. Far easier than the original Metroid, considering you don't have to freeze it with your Ice Beam, and it still takes 5 missiles. So. And it can't latch onto you, so they're just missile bags, really. Bags that you pump missiles into. Also, if you defeat a certain amount of Metroids in the area, an earthquake will appear, symbolizing that lava has retreated into the planet, thus allowing you to explore further down. It's cool stuff indeed. Ah man, I've played this game too much. Yeah, there's some stuff I don't like about Metroid 2 that, you know, it's possibly not superior to the original. I mean, there's a lot of stuff like the ducking system, which is, I mean, there's a lot of nice additions in Metroid 2, but there's just some stuff that doesn't make it as great. Like the music. Those are save totems that I passed. You press start of them, it saves your progress pretty well. I barely use them though because usually I'm trying to protect my battery in my Game Boy cartridge. Because this is the only Game Boy game I actually physically own, sadly. I know, it's very sad. I don't even have Mario Land, or even Tetris, which came with like every original Game Boy, I swear. But, you know, I wasn't around this time, so I guess you can't blame me, right? I hope not. Also, unfortunately, I had to record into increments of 15 minutes because, for some unknown reason, Camtasia apparently can't take the magnitude of a 8-bit Game Boy game and decides to desync the audio. Not sure why, not sure how, but it just doesn't like Metroid 2 for some reason. Yeah, and this is where the music dies. But don't worry, we'll be soon listening to some Chozo Ruin music, which still isn't too much more than this. Okay, in this section you can either head up or down. Up leads to the ruins, down leads to this Metroid-infested place, which you can only access by getting a certain power-up you need in the Chozo ruins, which that's what I call it. Sorry. I sort of make up the names for this area because there's not really an official name, I don't believe. Save totem. Head straight down to get a power up. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, sorry about that. Jeez. Sorry, I was moving the mic. Missile doors. Take 5 missiles, as usual. Fanfare as always. Though I find they did make an improvement to the fanfare. Now, like, typically in the original Metroid, if you pick up an item, you would always hear the fanfare, no matter what the item. Like all the missile expansions in the game, there's like 30 or 30 some. I'm not sure, but there's like 30 some in the game, and apparently, like everyone, you always hear doopa 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 doo. So I guess it could be annoying. Also, you hear the fanfare every time you get an energy tank in this game. I mean, it's a good fanfare, but I'm just saying it could get annoying to some people. I mean, that's a very minor improvement. I don't really mind the fanfare. I actually love it. Anyway, hopefully this will be a 100% run. I do have this game's map pretty much carbon printed into my mind. So hopefully it'll work out fine and swell and dandy. Also, we just got the Ice Beam, which freezes enemies, and now we can use them as platforms. Though, unfortunately, there's no area where you actually have to use the Ice Beam to traverse on enemies like platforms, like in the original, or in Super Metroid, which is, or in Fusion, but I mean, it's really a shame. Also in Metroid 2, there's a lot less reused stuff. Is this the right passage? Yes, it is. Had to make sure. Now we're gonna head down here for another upgrade. Which is a power-up that originated in Metroid 2. It is the Spider Ball. Essentially, when you press down on when in Morph Ball mode, you can apply Samus to any surface, and she'll roll across it, even sticking to ceilings and such, which is pretty cool and stuff. Though she can't hit spikes and such. I mean, roll over spikes and such. So, yeah, cool stuff. Uh-oh, a Metroid shell. Do you know what that means? Get our missiles out. Oh. And dead. Exciting. Alright, we're gonna head down here. You get some goodies. Some goodies for you. Some candy. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Doop boop doop boop boop. Boop 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 boop. Like I said, the soundtrack's very lackluster, which is unfortunate. Fortunately, like at the very end of the game, there is a good portion of music, so I guess that somewhat makes up for it. Sorta. Not really. Boo. Do. Hold on one second. Okay. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. And before I resume, if you notice in the bottom right corner, there's actually a L-03. Well, that's symbolizing how many Metroids I have to kill for the lava to go into the planet's core or whatever. Cool stuff. Anywho, let us resume finally. Sorry, I had to walk me dogs. Yep, and now we're gonna head up here to get these missiles that are basically baby fed to us. Jesus, look how well those suckers are hidden. Man, I'll never find them. Jeez. That's another problem with this game. They're sort of lazy with hiding some of the items, I swear. It's hilarious. In the wrong way sense. And Geronimo! Ah, good stuff. Now we're going to head off to the Metroid breeding grounds to destroy the last 3 Metroids. Which hopefully should go well. Pretty sure it will. Also notice that Samus's run animation is way better than the originals, I can assure you. There we go. Good stuff. What am I doing? Jeez. There we go. Yeah, fun stuff. I was actually thinking of playing this on the, Jesus Christ, what happened? Well, anyway, I was thinking of actually playing this game using the Game Boy player on the Nintendo GameCube. But, unfortunately, something happened to the AV cables I was going to use. Recently, we've been cleaning, and apparently they're hidden. I was thinking of actually doing this in color, because, you know, this game's a tad bit lifeless. Sorry to say, but it sort of is at times. Metroid in 3, 2, 1. And dead. Cool stuff. Oh yeah, like I was saying, the game sometimes gets a little lifeless, if you couldn't tell. And I think color would add a lot to it. And not the Game Boy, the Super Game Boy, because that actually, I don't like the default colors given to it. It's like brown, green, yuck. The Game Boy player gives it like a blue and orange look to it. Blue, orange, yellow. The environments are blue, Samus herself and the Metroids are like yellow. So, yeah, depends on your preference. Though, of course, you can change the colors with the Super Game Boy. And you could do the same, sorta, with the Game Boy player. You can change palette sets by inputting different button combinations. You can even go black and white if you want with the Game Boy player, aka Game Boy Color, aka Game Boy Advance. The most efficient way to destroy these guys, if you get them stuck on a platform and you're underneath them, it pretty much works out pretty well. Earthquake kicking in. That means we're going to head on to the next area. Crap. But unfortunately, we'll be hitting there next time, so I'll be seeing you later.